I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Welcome again to our amazing episode of our backpacker refugees. Today we are more than 3, like the normal. Okay, we will be pretty in 4. Okay, with a lot of strange story, starting from the beginning of the story of the refugees, when the refugees didn't know that they are like that, they was like refugees. But anyway, start with the presentation of today. So first,
Me?
yep.
Okay. Hi, I was from Argentina.
This is so.
Yeah.
Do you want to repeat it with more
Okay.
emphasis? Yeah.
Enthusiasm.
I was
Okay.
from Argentina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then,
And I'm from
no, you remember to speak close. You have to. Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm from Australia.
Okay. Your name is.
My name is Riley.
Okay.
Friend, yeah. Riley
And
Francis.
then.
And then I'm Ignacio from Argentina too. So yeah.
Okay. So we got Argentina, Australia, and Argentina again. Yeah, we are full of Argentinian people. But in
Not
the
fair,
next
numbers.
few today, we will show you some new French one because we are full of French one. Anyway, start to the classic three. Well, started with the classic question, okay, that we love it so much, and this the main question is why you are here. So, why you choose to come here in Sweden? Because simply,
I don't know, it's way too cold.
I know it's too cold.
I
It's
don't
too
know
cold.
why
Why you didn't choose Argentina, for example?
Why didn't I choose Argentina?
I mean, he didn't know I was there, so that's why.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So, anyway, from Argentina with fire. Why?
Me? Okay. Well, I was living in Spain, and I decided
Where?
to travel to more travel. And I already had a job in Denmark, but with the lockdown, I lose it, and I come back home to Argentina. And then with a friend, we start to look out visas and that stuff. And student was the only one who had the visa with the Argentina, so we came here. Next Sunday, we going to the north work.
Oh, so you will move it from here?
Yeah.
Oh no, you will
Yeah.
move it from amazing hostel.
Yeah.
No,
we were in
forget the north.
Tunisia. No.
Okay, and this is the beginning of your story. And then for you, why you are here in Sweden? Why you choose Sweden?
Well, I choose Sweden. I don't know. I chose it because I wanted to see the north.
Okay.
But I came here in February.
Oh yeah, well, of course, because here we have someone that are here from the beginning of the time. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Where?
Yeah, I came here for a working holiday, and that began just before Corona, like only a few weeks. So,
Okay. So you didn't know what
No, we had
which sense the world will change it before to coming here.
no idea.
Okay, so
No idea at all.
your idea to coming here was really an idea that's coming from your heart.
Yeah, it was just
Oh.
like
And-
come here for a year, see Europe, I guess, see a part of Europe, and then had no idea that
Okay.
we're gonna be locked down.
Okay, so you are one that after we'll talk to us about the story about how discovered the lockdown in Sweden. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And for you, will be the same or not?
Yeah, I mean, for me it was the same. I was like, my main idea was to come to Sweden and start traveling around Europe. And
Okay.
then
When this?
I came here in February.
Okay,
mid-February. So then Corona hit, and then I got locked down in this hostel
Okay. This
together with Riley.
Okay. Because in this episode we are going to explain what happened during these 3-4 months of first lockdown here in the hostel, where nobody know for how many time or how the situation could change or become
no,
well
no
or
one knew if the hospital would open.
Yeah.
Stay shut. So, like,
okay. Whoa, okay, so deep. Okay, so and this is the beginning of the story of today. Then we know why you choose to come in here, okay? But we know only that the question is how was when are you coming here?
Like 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, okay. And starting from Argentina because before you was in Spanish.
Then I go to Argentina to a vacation, and my flight was cancelled.
No.
Yeah.
We are talking about which period of the year?
in April.
In April, okay.
Yeah, and I had like 5 cancelled flights
So you were locked in Spain?
in Argentina.
Okay.
No, I could reach Argentina, but then I couldn't came here
Okay.
to Europe.
And the flight that you take 3 weeks ago to arrive here was difficult for you to arrive here?
Yes.
There was some problem?
Yes.
Please share with us your problem. Okay.
I have my flight was actually the 12th of November.
Yep.
Like 5 days before they canceled.
No.
Yes. So I took the airplane and the spatial flight. So I
Like a flight only for you?
Yeah. No. Well,
an empty flight. Yeah, please take our flight. It's free.
I feel informed, and then I get the 16th, the date for November. Well, I get.
Okay, so it was a little bit of trouble, but not so much.
Yeah, no.
They canceled only one flight.
No, 5.
5
Yeah.
flights.
I have the April. I had another
please,
one.
She's very insistent.
Yeah,
In
please.
June.
No. Now, explain again, okay, step by step, okay? So, first flight.
Well, okay. When last year I bought 2 tickets to go to Argentina,
Yes.
and the other one to come back to Europe. Well, lockdown. I went to Argentina. I preferred to stay with my family because I already renounced my job in Spain.
Okay.
So that was the best idea to do. And then when I was in Argentina, the pandemic exploded and my flight in April was cancelled. So
Just one?
Yeah. I took, I'm going to change it to June.
Okay.
It was cancelled again.
Second one.
My employer told me that in July they're going to open the hotel in Denmark, so I go there. They canceled the flight.
Okay. And someone started to say to you, "Why do you really want to go in Europe?
Yeah.
Because maybe it's something that try to lock your shoes." Okay.
So then I choose. I'm going to Barcelona the 5th of November.
Yep.
I'm going to stay there like 6 days, and then I'm going to them.
Yep.
And meet the friends. So they canceled the 5th of November.
Okay.
So I changed it to the 12th of November, and they canceled again.
Oh.
So I changed it to the 16th. But
For me,
that
it wasn't
was
too
a
difficult.
special
Okay.
flight. So that was all. Yeah.
Okay. So how many months have you needed to arrive until here?
No,
Like 1 year. You planned to.
like not 7 months, more or less.
Half a year.
Okay, half a year.
More
Okay.
or less. Yeah.
Well done. Congratulations. Now you are in Sweden. welcome.
Yeah.
Okay. And for you arrive here wasn't a problem. No.
Not at all.
Okay.
No, just like no cancellations. Everyone thought it was
Before.
I mean, everybody thought that it was just a Chinese virus, right?
Yeah,
They were
Yes.
gonna
just
stay
gonna be
in China.
We were like, yeah, let's go to Europe.
Okay. Be safety in Europe. Okay.
Exactly, it'll be fine. No one
Maybe
else
it's
will be
gonna-
affected.
Okay. And so you arrived here in February, okay? And your first step was coming in this hostel.
No,
No.
so I'd messaged the manager here about volunteering
Okay.
here at the hostel, and we talked a little bit, but then I don't know, we just lost contact. Then I came over and I stayed at another hostel. Yeah, then I did end up here,
Okay.
and he told me you can start working in a month. So I went to Denmark.
Yep.
For
So you arrived here, okay? You're
I
arriving.
arrived here at the end
Then
of
you pass
February.
2 weeks here,
Yeah,
and then you move it.
a week, 2 weeks here, and then I went to Denmark for a week, and then they shut the borders while I was in Denmark, which is.
And so you were locked in Denmark.
Kind of.
Kind of. Like if you want to go out, you can, but it's better than not.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it would've been-
How?
So I got the train back to Sweden. I booked the train from Copenhagen to Malmö,
Okay.
and then the train from Copenhagen to Malmö was stopped. So I had
No.
to get off and find a bus.
No.
And then I missed my train from Malmö to Stockholm. It was a
No.
little bit annoying, but they just gave me a new train. I didn't pay for it,
Okay.
which was nice. Came back to Stockholm, and that was when I started volunteering
Here.
in like the middle of like,
Okay. Whoa. So you escaped from Denmark
Yeah, and they checked all my papers
during the
and
first
everything.
month of the lockdown to return here in Sweden.
Yeah, and like I think it would have been fine if I just got the train, but because I got the bus, they started checking all my papers. So I was lucky I had all of my visa papers with me, because otherwise they would have just sent me back to Denmark.
Because your visa was for Sweden.
For Sweden.
Okay,
yeah.
fine. So for this you decided to return in Sweden.
Yeah, it was better for me to stay here. 'Cause that
Yeah,
was
of
the
course.
plan. That was where my visa was.
Okay. And then you arrived here.
Yeah, and then I came back after that.
For you?
For me, it's kind of the same, just that
Because
I arrived
you were
here in
together.
Stockholm.
You were
No,
together?
no.
Oh,
We
okay.
met here. I was already volunteer. I mean, I got to Stockholm. I came straight to this hostel,
Yeah.
and then I started
So
volunteering
this is
here.
your first choice, this
Yes,
hostel. Okay.
this was my first choice. Yeah, I started volunteering here. I met two girls. Like one of them was from Netherlands, the other one from Great Britain.
Mhm.
And then he came. Yeah, like at the beginning we hate each other pretty much.
No,
Yeah.
why? No, please talk about more.
I don't know,
about
no.
this
Like he was,
this relationship, how it started.
I mean, he was replacing a friend, so that's why. Like the first idea was like, "Fuck off, Riley, get away from here." And,
He told me later on. It was just like, yeah, like it was cool, but like, you know, we wanted our other friend to come back, so I didn't want to be friends with you in case our other friend was going to come back.
Bro.
yeah. But then now we are bros for life.
Okay. Well done. Okay, so this is the beginning, okay, of the story, then the travel. Then after that, you arriving here, okay, so in this hostel. I forget it if was your first choice or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And what do you feeling in this hostel? Like about with the feeling with the people, the feeling with the hostel and things like this. Do you feel like a different kind of situation where we are, because we are not really traveler, we are both
it's-
between traveler, local, refugees, friendly, and people like this.
Like I don't know, like French, like if family, you have friends, and also have like community of Argentinians too. So
lot of-
it's like you are in home, so yes, it's really nice. Also, you meet a lot of people from other part of the world.
No, there is-
It's a good. I feel like
In a kind of
home.
community, no?
Yeah, it's a community.
Why do you feel this kind of community home?
Because I don't know, maybe because we see each other all the day, all the time. We ask what you going to do today, what you do. I don't know. We share a lot, and that's good.
Yeah, okay. Hello. And now, please say to us how this kind of community was born, because I think that was born with you during the first month of the lockdown.
I mean, in the beginning, it wasn't much of a.
Wasn't a community, as
Wasn't
you
a
say.
community,
Yeah, it was
because
like
it was- Actually, in the beginning, the
yeah.
hostel was still open.
Yeah. I mean, I got here and the hostel was in normal conditions.
Okay.
So I've seen pretty much the whole process.
Okay.
So when I got here, the pub crawls were still going. So we were around the 3 bars and then to a nightclub.
Okay.
And I saw that for 3 weeks. So there were like many Argentinians, not as much as now.
Okay.
But there were like people from Spain, people from Argentina, lots of Germans, and then some Aussies. And then yeah, when the corona hit, we got here, and then for 2 months, the hostel was closed. And then when it started opening again, it was like mostly Germans. And when I left the hostel,
Mostly German.
yeah, mostly
Yeah.
German people, because their borders were still open back then. And now, like, I left the hostel, and suddenly an Argentinian community and South American community started here. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
I mean, it
Yeah.
would have been cool if it started before when I was here, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it
But-
gave me the possibility to know this guy better.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was cool to see it change, because I started as the corona changed.
Yeah, because you didn't leave this hostel during the normal period.
No, I lived in it in the normal period for a week, and then I left. I
Okay.
came back. But like while it was closing, there was like this group that we had. It was there's a few like Americans, yeah, Shimish, and
How many of us?
there was like a group
one
maybe. Like,
American, two Argentinians, one from
Yeah.
Switzerland, another the guy that I don't remember.
yeah, there was.
French?
Yeah, I think there was like maybe 7 or 8 of us while it was shutting, and we just played games and watched movies
And
every
did
night. It was just
barbecues.
us hanging out, so yeah, going around the city and doing barbecues, and then they left, and then it was just me and Nacho, and then it became like a new group because we started doing some work around the hostel. We became friends with the employees,
Yep.
and then or ex-employees as well, and then we started hanging out with them and working with them while the hostel was shut. And then it reopened, you know, he moved out and I went up north, so. But it was cool to see, like we had some different groups,
Yeah.
different communities as the situation changed,
We're
which was
resilient.
quite
We adapted to
Okay,
everything.
please say something more about this kind of community. Okay, how this community was born?
which one? The work one?
I don't know because you live with a lot of community here.
Yeah.
In spite of
So
how they say.
the first.
So okay, so
The-
if we can create like a sector of first community, the born of community
Yeah,
during the
yeah.
lockdown, then second community, someone left, someone
Yeah,
stayed.
so-
Third community, a lot of Argentinian people can start to come in here, and we do not understand very well why. Okay, so please, first one was the first community.
Was the people, the last people left staying in the hostel before it shut.
Okay, and they the people that discovered the situation meanwhile they were
Yeah,
here.
it was like,
Everywhere it was like
Yeah,
other countries were locking down, so that's why like everyone was leaving. Then it was like less people and less people and less people and people from the group were leaving.
Okay.
yeah.
That
So-
was pretty much it.
Oh, maybe there is someone that's coming to say ciao to you. Ciao, ciao, ciao. But he is a little bit shy, you know, maybe you have seen him in
he's
some
not,
episodes
he's not
ago.
shy. He's
No?
a performer.
He's a performer. He's a shy performer.
Yeah.
Maybe we cannot turn the camera. I'm so sorry. Now we start to look us like you don't want to turn much. Can you listen the noise of the kiss, please?
But maybe he was a part of one of our
The
communities.
noise of the... Oh, this is the hostel city backpacker atmosphere.
That's so sweet,
Yeah.
man.
Okay, and okay, we are talking about the different kind of group.
So yeah, we had the hostel shutting down. We just played games all the time, watched movies, traveled around the city. Then the hostel shut down, and we were the only two left because the owner
only two?
wanted us to stay
Okay,
because we were volunteering.
Yep.
Working here. And then we started working with one of the other employees and hanging out with his friends, Iman, who is camera shy right now.
Hi, Mom. Hi,
He
Mom.
was a big part
the noise
our
of the
summer.
kiss is coming from Imam.
Yeah. He was a big part of our summer. So in that time, we worked with a guy called Carol, and we redid a lot of the hostel. We did lots of renovations.
Yep.
So the floors in the hostel used to all be grey. We changed that. We sanded them. We built some bunk beds in one of the rooms. I don't know, a whole bunch of other stuff. Just picked up the basement, and we hung out with his friend. Iman over there.
Iman.
He's now got his camera out recording. And we spent the whole summer with them going camping out in Archipelago, checking out pubs, Stockholm.
Yeah, amazing.
Doing,
Anyway.
it's basically
it was a
normal
great
backpacker
experience.
things, but with people who live here instead of backpackers.
Okay,
Yeah.
and this was the second group. Okay.
Yeah, this was the second.
And the last one, the third group.
No, there wasn't a third
any
group.
group,
That was
yeah.
just kind of realizing it had changed. So I left. I went up north to go hiking for a while.
Okay, well,
Middle of July. Middle of July, and then Nacho moved out very shortly afterwards.
Okay.
And then we came back, and it was just interesting to see the hostel because it was open. It had lots of people in it, so it was really interesting.
it looked
to
like
see.
strange, like it wasn't my
It was
hostel.
very weird. So normally,
Why the people are not scary about the world, you know, like this?
normally it was me and like in the kitchen. There's two sides, and one side has the stove, and the other side has another stove. And I would cook on one side, Nacho would cook on the other, and then I would eat on one side of the kitchen, and he would eat on the other, and we'd talk across. But now it's full. It was full when we came
Speak the
back.
truth. One was the dirty side, and then the other was the tidy side.
Yeah, mine was the tidy side. It's just the dirty side.
Okay. And this was the story of the creation of the group community after the lockdown experience that we got it. So after this great story, okay, and please and talk to us about what do you think about the mood of the city, no? The mood of the city, and what do you think about the mindset of the Swedish?
Well, okay. I saw a little, but yeah, the people like really kind with everything.
Really,
Yeah.
really kind. Even
Yeah.
if you don't like them, they are kind too.
Yeah.
Sorry, go away. So, thank you, bye, tak. Okay, go.
Yeah, they're really kind. Like today we went to a pharmacy and they like searched for something for us. What happened? Yeah, and it's so different for the but Argentina. You all here.
Like,
It's
now.
like if there is no
Yeah,
button,
now
each
it's
other and
going
no
to
one's-
start, but
Yeah.
yeah, there you have to use it or use it. You can't go walk with the public face mask. So that was like shocking for me.
Yeah, the first day.
The
no?
first day
was
was
like,
what happened?
It's a reality. No, why do people still
Yeah.
live like normally and I have a problem?
Yes.
Oh my
It's like
God.
nothing happened.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
How was your emotional increasing during your first day? What I started crying. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. I was walking around the main street, and when I discovered that there was a lot of people simply living, okay, normally
Like-
without a mask, and I thought that oh my God, it's like more than 1 hour that I don't see a lot of people together with the mask, with not with sense of fear, no.
Yeah.
I was really crying, like someone that's arriving in a new herd, in a new state of place of the freedom, no,
Yes.
and think about what's happening in the origin.
other
That's
world.
why the people here look pretty normal, no. And anyway,
That was pretty much the feeling of Sweden. Like, didn't feel like there was a virus going on.
yeah.
That's
Not
the
at
thing.
all.
Yeah.
Not at all. Like we've been here since the beginning. And we never thought that there was a virus.
No, it wasn't. It was only recent. But up until like this month, basically, or last month.
Yes, they
it felt,
increased a
it
little
felt
bit.
totally normal, but now it's been, it feels like the
Yeah.
virus. But they changed. People.
Real,
Some rule.
yeah, but
Some
not
rules,
so much.
I mean, yeah, it's not that bad. I mean,
Yes, of course, because for us,
Yeah.
for us, you
it's
live
where
in here.
it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird, but yeah, it's just like that people didn't know that it's like here.
Yeah, like it was quite funny because the hostel shut because other countries shut down.
Yeah.
People weren't allowed to travel. But this and it was still winter here, or the end of winter, so everyone was still inside. And we thought I thought wow, like Swedes are really responsible. Like, there's a virus going on and everyone's staying at home. And then it got warm and the sun came out a bit more, and then everyone just came out. Everyone was like drinking at the park, everyone was going to the beach, everyone was going to the bars, like all the
Include
time,
us.
including us.
Yeah.
And it was just like, this is awesome. Like no one cares.
I guess.
Wasn't the question about the respect. It was simply the question about the cold and the weather.
Yeah, exactly. It was the only reason.
Sun.
Yeah, the only reason people didn't go out is because it's too cold. It wasn't
course.
because
Yep.
it wasn't because it was because of the
Because it
disease.
was,
Okay.
yeah.
And then you are here from more China. What do you think about the culture of the Swedish people and the Sweden? If you have to try to explain the more characteristic things.
You want to go? You go first.
I can go first. I mean, I'm coming from Latin America, so
Yeah,
we're
little
warmer people.
Of course.
We show our emotions, even if it is angriness or if it is like sadness or happiness. So we show it all the time. Like I don't know, I hug my friends, and here they're like, hey, like super cold, super distant. And for me, it was like super, I don't know, it was shocking at the beginning. But then you get used to it, and then like you get around people like For example, we find out like we're pretty much similar, like the Argentinians, the Aussies, like in the way we are.
Yeah,
And
they got the
then-
same problem. So
exactly.
when you find another one like you, it's like, oh, please hug me now, hug me.
Yeah,
Don't go away,
exactly.
don't go away.
And then I-
Stay here,
I-
stay
leave
here.
me.
I made friends with some Argentinians too, so that's why I like every time you make some friends and they're like the same culture or at least similar, you feel a little bit more home. So that's why like you feel more the difference between the Swedes and us. Like they are super kind, super like if they are angry, you will notice it. But at the same time, it's weird because
Yeah, it's
they will
true,
tell you
true.
like
When
I'm
they are angry,
you know, they're
you-
super honest. You know,
Yes.
like okay, we had the story about Joachim. Like there was a neighbor that came to his door and knocked the door and told him like, you know, your grass is too long. It's too long. You need to cut it. Yeah. You need to cut it because it doesn't look nice in the neighborhood.
Okay.
And that shows you how the Swedes are. You know, like in the same. I mean, in one hand they're super nice and they're like a bit shy to tell you like I love you or I feel something or I feel this. But on the other hand, they'll tell you like I don't like this. You know,
Yeah.
like without
can see
any
Immediately, like,
yeah,
without any sense of
like, no. Without
how
any
other people
sensibility,
can
they will tell you
live.
like I don't like it, and then we'll just like
I
change
think
it.
Swedes
Yeah.
like Swedes
Change
try
it
to
or
tell
change
you
it.
they don't like
Yeah.
something without telling you that they don't like it.
Yeah,
They'll tell you everything that they can around it to make you realize they don't like
Yeah.
it without telling you that they don't like it.
and also it's so strong the social consciousness.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, you don't
Like-
see people throwing things into the floor. You don't see people doing wrong things like I don't know, breaking the
Yeah.
law. Like another citizen will look at you and tell you like with the look in their eyes, they will tell you like this is wrong.
Yeah.
And then you'll be like, I won't do it because I know that's wrong, and they were gonna look bad at me. They're gonna give me the bad look.
I was on the metro, and I was just sitting there, and I had just like the toe of my foot up on the seat, like
Okay.
my leg was crossed, and I just sat there like that. Some guy, like, came across to me, tapped me on the shoulder, and said, "Take your foot
Yeah,
down."
it's a public it's public transport.
Sitting
It's
by myself.
that's
like,
very
everyone
usual.
else was there, and
That's
he
very
came up
usual.
to me. He
Yeah,
came
yeah.
up to me and told me like, you put that down, and I just looked at him like,
sorry.
yeah,
Too
okay,
low.
I'll put it down. I'm like, I don't want to. If you say so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know anything about the Sweden. Okay, I'm here only from a mount. I discovered some things like you. Okay, but even maybe there is not a lot of time that I'm here, so I really believe that I can improve the soul and the emotion inside these people. Yes, but maybe in a couple of months this idea will be disappear.
It's crazy the thought that there were Vikings.
Yeah, they
Because
used
you-
to be Vikings. They used to like.
Yeah,
watch
But
the-
even the Viking joined the party.
Fuck
and-
what
Yeah.
everyone
I don't know.
thinks. That's fuck around, right?
Yeah,
That was
What
pretty much the thing.
happened?
they used to think we
They
could do
lose
whatever
all the
we-
feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have only
What
in the same way. Then in the same way, when they only watching your eyes, try to change your idea about respect things and
Yeah.
don't put the trash around. Okay, because this is the things that work it with the energy. Okay, of the people. This is what happened. No? So meanwhile you are living or working around the city, you start to feeling that you don't have to do something of wrong because you are feeling that the other one thinking in the same way. Okay.
Yeah.
So, if you are able to improve your power to put your energy, your Pachamama energy, okay, around you, maybe you can do it the same, no?
It's
I
really,
don't know.
really difficult. I mean,
Why? Have you tried?
like to change them,
Not to change them. No, we cannot change
No.
them. To improve them.
to improve
To
them.
not improve them. To get, because we are here and so we
Feel
take
something.
their culture, okay,
Yeah.
their energy. But
because it's
what
living here.
okay, and so we respect this new idea. We try to
Yeah.
be like them, okay. But I think that even those we have to re-give, no?
Can we give some of our
Yeah.
culture? back
Exactly,
then?
no.
I think it's quite difficult. I mean, back home in Australia, I know we're not as like. I don't think we're as outwardly loving as in Latin America. Like, it seems to be very expressive, but we're like far more like easygoing than they are here. You can chat with anyone on the street, in the
Like in
supermarket.
the queue of the
You can-
supermarket.
Yeah, you can
talk to
invite
them.
someone to a barbecue to your house on a Friday afternoon.
Okay.
You barely know them. Like, meet someone for 10 minutes, get along. Yeah, okay, add you on Facebook. Come hang out with me and my friends. Like, it's super easy. It's really nice. You can talk to anyone. But here, I feel like now, like, I'm walking down the street, like, I don't want to talk to anyone.
No,
I've
you don't
got
start to
to-
change.
I've
No,
got-
you don't
Yeah,
change.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
sweet. I'm becoming
No,
a Swede, and it's. I think it's hard. Like maybe you can give
just a
little
little
bit
bit sometimes.
Their culture rubs off on you. Like I've been here a long time,
Yeah.
so I've got my friends, and I like hanging out with them, and I want to get my life sorted. But I feel like it's very hard to rub your culture off on someone.
Why
Like,
is hard? Why is hard? Do you think that is hard
because
too?
Maybe you can.
I know. Maybe.
Coming from Latinians or
Yeah.
more warm people, how do you think about express your culture, your
Well,
energy? Which
I don't know. Maybe you met someone that is open mind. That thing you can.
I mean,
I don't know,
that
teach
person
you-
should be open to change. Also.
yes,
Yeah,
but if
but-
you're in a place where the people
Yeah,
don't talk
I
to,
know. It's,
No,
it's,
but,
it's,
I think
I
the
think
Swedes
it's-
realize they are cold.
yeah.
Some people suffer from it, and some people are like, I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
Because
like
we talked
they
about it with
used to
Swedes, and
be
so
like that. I don't know.
it's not. They see nothing wrong in it.
I
on
think
it.
no, it's
Yeah,
nothing
I
wrong.
agree.
There's nothing
No.
wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe we are wrong. Maybe I am wrong. I'm the
Yeah.
wrong one. Yeah. Say me ciao. I'm the wrong one. Okay, maybe you could become the wrong too in a couple of weeks. Yeah, be wrong.
I think it's just like if maybe you can rub your culture off on like a few friends,
Hmm.
but you're not gonna like
No.
change society.
No, we don't.
But
I don't.
if you
No,
live
I-
in a society, you're gonna be more affected by.
Of
Yeah.
course, but
society
you are a
than
part of the
society.
I think
society.
You are.
Maybe
but,
you-
like, your individual might
No.
affect a few people.
maybe the few community
Yeah.
maybe could change.
Like if
I think
there
it's-
was a
yeah.
whole bunch of Australians and Latinos
Yeah.
here, and we were like going and making friends with lots of Swedes, changing
Yeah,
a whole heap
starting-
of them,
yeah,
maybe we would change
working
the whole
and
of
changing
society.
all the things.
But if it's just like you becoming friends with a few Swedes, then maybe like a little bit of you rub off on them. But you're more likely to change because you're living in their society. You will adopt their habits.
Maybe you can try to find some way that are not too strong. Like, I
No,
don't
but
know.
the thing is, they change
Start
when
to-
they travel. Like there's
Yeah.
some
Yeah,
Swedes, like
that's
most
true.
of our friends that are Swedish, it's because they travel to Argentina, they travel to South America, they travel to Australia.
So
That's
they
why
go
they
different
changed a
paths.
little bit.
Yeah.
Of course, when someone travel, changes.
You open your
Yeah.
mind and you see
Yeah.
something different, and you're like, okay, I like this. Then I will try to
Yeah.
get closer to that.
Okay, but
Yeah.
if
Whenever I see somebody like
if
that.
now, for example, it's more difficult to travel, okay, and so the people are stopped to thinking about travel
Yeah.
because it's something that you cannot choose, of
Yeah.
course, to travel or not because it's not depend about you, no. So how can we resolve this problem about that? If you travel, you can open your mind, but if actually you cannot travel, and so you start to think that's okay. I cannot travel, okay. Actually, I cannot travel. So what can I do to improve my
I
my
mean, you could like
hard,
I don't know,
I know.
read about other countries, watch
Yeah, well-
movies. Like if you can absorb yourself, you can surround yourself with another culture in many ways. Now you can watch TV, like you can watch TV shows from other
yes,
countries.
but
in
it's not the
different
same, no.
languages. No, it's not the same, and there's no replacement for travel. Like if you want
But
to,
you can-
if
you
you
can-
want to absorb, you want to surround yourself with other cultures.
Okay.
There's no replacement.
Okay,
for travel.
for travel. Okay, well, for example, now in Sweden, you know that you can travel around Sweden, no? Like you, in the couple of weeks, you will go in the north, no?
I already went for a
Okay.
few months.
Okay. Anyway, this is a travel. Okay. And so maybe we cannot travel so far away,
No.
Yeah.
but we have to travel like more close.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
we are, no?
Sweden.
Actually, that's-
in the country.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, and like I don't know.
Or in the hostel, you can travel in a different room of the hostel, no?
You
Yeah,
can-
Because all different room there is different
Yeah,
people
yeah.
from a different city.
different
You
parts
try
of
all
Stockholm.
So, if you cannot travel a lot of in this period, you can come in the city backpack hostel, no, and start to travel in the different room because in different kind of room you will find a different culture, no?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
all
yes,
the different
that's
parts of Stockholm.
Yeah, because when we travel to meet different people that's coming from different part of the world. So maybe the best way to travel where you cannot travel,
Here,
yes,
It's been in a hostel.
this
Yeah.
hostel, yeah,
okay, okay.
with so many. Oh,
So many rooms.
Yeah.
Each one with different mix max. It's like if each room is a different cocktail with different culture putting together.
Yeah.
So which culture do you want to know today? Argentinian, Mexican, Korean, or Italian, German, Swedish one, or separate or 100% UK. Anyway, talk about the weather, okay? The weather, the change of the. I know.
There's not much to talk about.
No. We have to talk about the weather because, as I say, a couple of days ago, I decided to improve my darkness skills. Okay. So yeah, darkness.
Yeah, like
That's
Batman.
cool.
Yeah, like Batman. We have to be more Batman in this
Yeah.
period. Yeah? Like more Batman. Like
Take advantage of the darkness.
yeah. Like I don't know. Like, what do you think about you like Batman? Okay, have you ever think which version of Batman could you be?
Me?
Yes.
I don't know.
Which
I
is
know.
Bruce
I
Wayne.
know.
I would like to be Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rich.
no. For example, now you are Bruce Wayne. Okay, of course.
They have
Okay.
all the money, all the possibilities.
But-
Exactly. Run a massive company.
Oh,
Yeah.
wear a mask.
Where am I?
Wear a
No,
mask.
no, because Batman
No.
is the only one that wear the mask.
He
That they
is
don't
like
go.
costume.
No,
It's like the
No one
opposite
knows.
mask.
it's the opposite. Oh, exactly. The rebel of this situation is Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Think about
true.
Batman. Batman wear a mask
Maybe.
every night. Imagine if you say to Batman, please, can you put another mask on your mask?
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
true.
he disappeared.
Yeah.
And even though this virus coming from Batman.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning they say to us that it was coming from the
Yeah, I
Batman.
mean,
no?
it's a
You don't use
Do you
the
think they
face
hate
mask.
Batman?
No, the China Batman, maybe.
China.
The news say to us that at the
Yeah.
beginning these things coming from a bat from the China. Yeah.
because they
But that Bat was friends with Batman also.
It was
Yeah.
was a copy of the Batman.
That-
He used
that's
to
what
go
I
to
heard.
the pub with him
one
every
of the
Thursday
son
night.
of
Yeah.
Batman.
Anyway, if you are Batman, which version of Batman are you? Like, what do you? Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, no, I don't think about.
Ah,
I don't
okay,
talk
I
about.
know.
I want to know if
The-
there is some
the-
part of Batman that
Like
you
the
feel
seal,
similar.
No.
No,
Yeah.
no. And
I
for
mean-
you?
I
I
mean,
know, I know,
also-
I know that you
He's a
got
man,
something.
So
Yeah.
Ah,
that's why.
okay, sorry, correct.
I don't feel that.
Catwoman, yes. Which part of Catwoman do you think that could be useful for you?
I mean, you have like 15 cats.
No, but there is no cat here in Sweden.
No.
But
I don't like
for the weather,
cats.
for the weather, of course.
Batwoman then. Batgirl.
Yeah.
There's Batgirl.
But girl.
Okay.
Yeah, women's power.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. What's the
Got gloves,
See,
no?
So you're a thief.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, I know.
You see, that's how Argentinian people is. Don't hang out.
No. I don't know. Yeah.
Wait, it's
I
a
don't
difficult
think-
question.
Yes.
Okay,
I don't know.
believe me, what's too
I
easy?
never
What?
thought
Okay,
about that.
was
I mean,
what?
I mean, in one of the shows. Yep. Maybe you-
Okay.
Like Michelle Pfeiffer. I don't know. Has curly hair.
I don't know.
remember.
Should
Which
I
one
be
is it?
ashamed? I don't know. I've never
I
actually
could
seen.
be.
Okay,
I don't know.
do you know that we start to talk about Batman because we don't want to talk about the weather?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean,
That's
the
true.
weather. I mean, the weather's grey.
Yeah,
then
no,
it's
the weather
dark.
is great. No, the weather
And
is
then it's
great.
wet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Always
sorry. It's,
red.
No.
Fantastic, I
If
mean.
you say great, no, great, great.
Right.
It's
yes,
great.
great.
With the T of Batman, no?
yeah.
No,
same
in the
thing,
middle of
yeah.
yes.
I mean, it depends on the time of the year. I mean,
Depends.
summer here is
For example,
great.
during the summer,
Summer is great.
Summer.
We don't live.
What's
Summer
happening in
is
summer?
Great. Because
It's
yeah,
the best. It's honestly the
warm,
best.
but it's still you don't sweat.
It's not hot. It's
That's
like-
it's like it's 24, 25 degrees
exactly.
most of the time.
Back home, you will sweat just by walking, and here it doesn't happen.
No,
Oh.
here it's
So
perfect.
that's-
And you go swimming.
Yeah,
There's so many
exactly.
swimming spots.
Uh,
It's the best.
cliffs
It's
are
so good.
great.
Yeah, some cliffs. You got the archipelago to the east. You go out there, get a boat, go camping, swims, public
Super.
saunas. Like it is. It's amazing in the summer. Like if you like nature, swimming and exploring, it's so good.
come here during the winter to discover more better the summer.
yeah.
Exactly.
No, come here now.
I mean,
Come here
yeah,
now.
You come here to
Because
discover
if-
how valuable the summer is.
Exactly. This,
That's the
you cannot get a really good summer if you didn't live it during the winter
Dark
time.
side.
Yeah,
exactly.
and-
Like
Exactly.
right now, we're
Back
so
on-
eager for the sun.
Is
Back
the-
home,
is
you're
the-
like, please, sun, don't come out. I'm tired.
Exactly. It's too
That's the
hot.
feeling. That's the feeling.
It's too hot.
It's the same things that happen to the people that that didn't try the lockdown and now are free. No,
Yeah.
if you want
I
to,
didn't try lock.
and so try lockdown, please. Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
let it go and close yourself like in a home for 2 or 3 months and talk with the other one only with the
It doesn't
camera.
sound very fun.
And no, of
Started
course.
this-
I mean,
But
he lives
in
like
this
that,
way,
so.
I get
really
it.
feel better the life when you will be return
That's
free.
true.
It's like the same things about the winter and the
Yeah.
summer.
I
Get the winter.
It is the same thing, but like I'm not gonna lock myself in
Okay.
a room.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
okay.
like, yeah,
I
killing
don't-
yourself so
14
you feel what's
days, I
dead.
know.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Okay, maybe if someone sends me to another country, like maybe.
maybe
But I'm not going by myself.
go to visit Italy now. Precious Italy, okay, precious Italy.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was so your idea about the weather, your idea about the people, and your idea about the future here in Sweden. For example, for how much time do you think that you will stay here in Sweden?
Okay.
If you have
I
to-
have, well, maybe a year. Yeah, maybe. Something happens. I don't know.
But
I
around
don't
the
know.
Sweden or in some city?
No, no.
To
no.
visit
Right
it,
now,
to-
I'm going to the north, so I'm going to be there like, and then I don't know, maybe I open to post.
Okay.
Did you
Yeah.
say you're going to work at a school?
Get
Which one?
it's like in the middle.
Yeah, you know,
of
that
the,
one.
Yeah,
That one,
That
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be cool though. We had a friend who we met in the summer who stayed
Yep.
here last year,
Yeah.
and he was just doing cleaning.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm
No,
going
no,
to do that.
Pedro?
Oh,
Yeah. Argentina as well, and yeah, he said he had awesome time. He was just doing cleaning, but he spent snowboarding all the time. And,
Oh.
Yeah.
and then the
That's
boss
my
would
goal
take them to
to
Norway.
do that.
and then
To
Yeah.
learn to do
they
that.
burned the house. So
Yeah, they set a house on
What?
fire.
No.
Yeah, it was an accident.
To-
but-
They have calls.
They had too much calls, so they were- yes, please.
They got
Pyromaniac.
everything. Yeah.
pyromaniac, right?
How did they do it?
No, no, no.
I don't know. I can't
No.
remember. They told us all the
Io
details.
cane, no. What's happening? No. Someone say something? No.
No.
No. Okay. No.
That's it. We'll leave it at that.
Uh,
No more details.
And about you, what do you think about your next months in Sweden? What do you will do? What do you
We're-
wish to do?
We're both trying to get our visas. Stay long.
Like actually, we're looking for the work permits, so
Okay.
we can stay longer here.
And it's possible? Do you think?
Yeah, it's possible.
It's possible.
It's
Okay.
possible. You
And-
just need to have an employer willing to it also.
Okay.
Yeah, because the employer has to pay for all your everything.
Okay. Of course.
So yeah, you need to. It's easy when you've been working with someone for a while, but if not, find someone.
Of course. You need a contract. Huh?
Sorry?
You need a long-term contract.
Exactly.
I know it's a
Fixed contract, a certain amount of money coming in,
Certain
so it's
conditions.
Like, exactly. So it's
Yeah.
like
Oh,
it's not easy,
bureaucratic.
but I mean
It's
it's not
possible.
impossible.
Of
No,
course.
and the conditions aren't that bad. Like
Nah.
if you don't have to earn a lot of money, and the conditions are easy. Just the hardest part is finding something. Basically.
I mean, someone who's not afraid of like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're doing the risk of you leaving,
Exactly.
basically.
Yes.
Like it, because at the same time you're from another country, and you might want to travel with them to
Yeah,
risk.
yeah, yeah.
to
They,
pay
they,
money.
they, they don't know if you will stay here or no.
Yeah.
Of course.
So you just need to
It's like
find a brave employer.
Brave employee. Okay.
Yeah.
And which kind of employee could be your best employee that you could find? Which is your
Ideal.
Ideal
Yes,
employee. Oh.
your ideal?
That
employee?
could be anything. I mean, the bar. I was working at the bar next door actually
Yep.
before it shut.
But
So
what
that
would
would
you
be
like?
awesome.
Like,
Oh, what would I? I went to Dalarna, another part of from Sweden. Weekend. My girlfriend's place. Her uncle was saying, working on the cruise boats
Uh-huh.
that go from here to Finland would be awesome. So I think that would be my ideal employer.
Whoa.
Nothing related to
what-
cars.
Oh.
Nothing related to cars.
Ah, that would be cool. But I mean, working on the cruise boats would be sick.
Why something related to cars?
I just like racing. I used to,
Ah, yes,
I used to
sir.
race go-karts.
Oh.
I mean, he's the closest thing you will see to Lewis Hamilton.
Yo, bro! And so in this have you find some go kart or some races? Here in Stockholm?
go-karts
Why did you
he
check
beat us
it?
all like from far, right?
Why you leave it your passion about cars and run?
I
And
wanted
run?
to try. It's an expensive sport.
Of
I-
course.
I-
But
I
you have
did-
to find you have to find only a brave
easy
brave
to
one
learn.
brave no a brave, you have only to find a brave brave
Maybe,
brave
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 employer
employee.
who
No?
pay for my racing.
Yeah, something like this,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say
Sponsors.
with the sorry.
Response.
sponsors. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of one. Yeah. Why not?
Guys,
Why not? Dream high, bro. Dream.
Yeah.
Take your dream
the
coming
cruise
soon.
backpackers could be your
Why
sponsor.
not?
They could be. They could be.
Yeah.
Make the
Oh,
hostel.
yeah, bro.
We'll put the hostel on the side.
A lot. Oh, bro, imagine.
All the cars
Full of go-kart this summer in front of this square. The backpackers rise. Yeah, no rise.
My
Run.
team will be full of backpackers. My mechanics will be
yeah.
backpackers. Everyone will be
The backpack could become a part of the go-kart.
It could be.
Like put like the put the wheel on your backpack and coming to the city backpacker. Something like this. No,
Yes.
too much. Huh?
Speed on into a city backpack.
Yeah.
As fast as you can.
That's a good one.
Okay, and your? No, choose one.
Like I'm pretty happy right now. So,
I know that you look like very happy right now.
but I don't know. Like I would like to somebody to pay me for playing football or playing PlayStation. That would be fucking amazing.
Okay. You are a gamer. You are even a gamer and a football player.
I mean, I prefer the live football, but
Okay, so did you was a really professional one?
no.
No, say yes.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm an honest person.
No, yes. Too much honest. No, he's shy. He's shy.
No, but yeah, that would be the ideal. I mean,
He
here you can
was-
do it.
He was gonna play with Messi, but Messi didn't want another star. on
Oh,
the
we
team,
got
so
it.
he ruined his
We got to hear Messi
Yeah.
a couple of
Yeah.
episodes ago. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
an Argentine
It was all
copy of
Messi's
Messi.
Yeah, I mean, he was like, I don't want to be in the shadows. So
Exactly,
That's why he told me, like,
exactly.
don't come back here.
And yeah, so he hung up his he took his boots off. That
Oh, okay. I understand you.
A minute of silence, please, for that.
But you can maybe start to use how it's called
No, but you got
the
class here.
ski,
Yeah.
the ice ski,
ice skating.
ice skating.
We
Yeah,
just
we-
went before. Like,
Yeah, how was it?
And I suck at
For the
it.
first
No.
for the first time.
What's your
ever.
first time?
Yeah.
How was it?
That was awesome. It's terrifying.
No, terrifying. Why terrifying?
Because,
Because
like,
when you
you
fall, there
wanna
is the
go
children
faster
that
and
start
faster, I
to
just don't wanna,
spinning around you. Coming from outside.
You see the ground so close.
Yeah.
Like you see like yourself falling down so
Oh,
many
man.
times that you're like,
You're-
come on.
Exactly. You're just there like trying
I'm
to not fall
crying
over.
like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Just trying to
You
not
try,
fall
yes, I tried.
And how was
but
your experience?
Horrible.
No, was the
Oh,
first
yeah.
one? Huh? Was your
Yes,
first time?
was my
Oh,
first
please,
one, yeah.
Explain to us your first experience.
No.
Entering the all particular
Real
things that.
details.
I felt like 3 times.
It's
The
not too
last time, I perfect.
Race.
If you
This is my limit.
if you don't crash, you're not trying hard.
I don't.
Oh, it's true. It's true. It's,
Yeah, if you don't crash, you're not
No,
trying hard enough. So
I remember
mean,
this American guy telling me like you need like the 1,000 hours challenge that you gotta get to 1,000 hours, get good at it.
Yeah.
At something, at anything.
Yeah.
So he was like this kind of guy who sells like Herbalife and sells like, do you want to be your own boss? Okay, you gotta do this. So it was this kind of guy. That's why I didn't truly believe what he was saying.
so you are a super one in
No,
ice
no,
skating.
no,
No.
I
Yes. No.
Like he saw me today. I was like with my
not much
arms.
better.
But yeah. And then you see the kids, like the
Oh,
Swedish
man.
kids going around like
Sending it.
Because-
they master it.
Because they cannot fall, no? They are too little to fall. They simply start to rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's
still I'm
true.
short. But
Ah.
still, I didn't manage myself to get on my feet.
Oh, I didn't try. I have to try.
you can rent the boots.
I
here
know,
for free.
because here in the city
Really
backpacker hostel we can even rent the
Yeah.
The boots for free.
The boots for
ski-
free.
The ski boots for free.
and then start to become a really professional one. Ice ski drivers.
Skater.
Skater
Yeah,
one.
Do backflips and stuff.
No, maybe maybe it's too much. Maybe.
No.
Okay. So this was this
the roof should be up
sport
here.
experience. Okay, and so now even in Argentina and in Australia, the restriction is started to be high or not?
Yeah, in Australia, depends on which part of Australia. But like my home, pretty much
Okay.
Which is your town?
10. Yeah. So, but it's pretty much back to normal in my state. Like I think bars and pubs, maybe like there's restrictions on how many people can go, but they're open. Go out till 3 in the morning. The cafes.
Okay.
It's pretty much.
So the normality started to restart
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Talking to my cousin, my parents, my brother. But like,
And in Argentina, no, you are coming here.
I mean, I
Really,
never experienced the lockdown in Argentina.
of course. You got the experience of the lockdown in Argentina.
Yes, right now it's like quite open. Not, but yeah, they started to holidays and like products.
Yep.
But probably have some protocol. Like one probably someone like you need the PCR test negative or maybe it's urine for the COVID, but
That's all. And are you now in contact with someone in Argentina?
No, I couldn't because
You decide to stop your communication with Argentina. Okay, bye Argentina.
I don't want
I
to
go
tell
fucking
you.
far away. See you maybe never again in the life.
Yeah, well, sometimes I talk to my mom, but no, don't talk about that.
But that's the first week.
Yeah,
It's true. And you that
yeah.
because
start
you
missing.
was here, okay, so in the free land. Meanwhile, your friends, your family, and everyone else
we're all
was
back, like we're jealous about you, and now I'm like, oh, fuck you guys.
Right now they do they post pictures in the pool, pictures like in the
Pool
river,
parties.
yeah, pool parties.
Actually.
Yeah,
Actually,
Actually, yeah.
in Argentina.
yeah. because
Why
it's
we are
summer.
here?
Yeah, I don't know.
don't
That's
know.
why.
I
I don't know why we
That's
are
why
here,
I'm asking myself the same question.
bro. No. Oh,
I mean, the sky is great.
yeah,
great.
it's great. Okay,
I was
it's so
good.
great.
Let's go back to Argentina.
Well, okay. So we talk about all of the things that we usually say. Then, do you want to say something about more about your experience that we didn't talk about now?
You're the only one here with a
Like
relationships.
a resume of this Sweden experience.
How is it to be
A
in
tips for
relationship
the other
with
one.
some Swedes?
The relationship
He's not
with the
a normal
Swedish.
Swede,
Yeah.
so-
Oh, bro, please
So
explain.
he was
to us.
missing a big detail. Here.
There is a big,
Well, I mean,
the biggest
why-
one. You save it for the finish.
Right.
Yeah,
okay?
I mean the best is at the end.
please.
right?
That's the last.
It's like the wine.
Talk about the body of your girlfriend. Yeah, everybody. I don't know. No, the emotion of your girlfriend.
Okay.
She's fantastic, but
She's serious.
She's not one of the. She's not like we were talking about the Swedes who don't like talking to everyone else.
Yeah.
Like they just keep to themselves. Like she's traveled a lot,
And she
so
speaks
she's a
fucking
very
three
open-
languages.
She speaks 3 languages fluently.
Oh, okay.
She's, but yeah, she's really open. She loves trying new things. Loves meeting new people. She's really warm. She's fantastic. She's not like, I don't know. If you come to Sweden and you get the feel of what people are like. She's not like that. Like she's not like all these cold people who don't want to talk to
So
us.
like, have you find it the different one?
Yeah, I found a different one.
Okay,
not
and
really
a genuine
Swede.
person.
and she's friend. How is she? How she's friend? The friend of your girlfriend? Are?
That has the friend of mine.
No,
I mean,
You're interested?
no.
You're looking for a girlfriend?
No, I write to she yesterday. I said no, please let me. We got anyway. And so have you found it a different one? Like
Yeah.
not too cold, not too.
No, exactly. Not too
Okay.
like stay away.
And about other Swedish girl that you are here from
Yeah,
Morocco,
her best
what do you
friend,
think?
Yeah, you want to talk
I mean,
about that?
I'm a gentleman, and a gentleman's house has no memory, so that's why.
Nah.
I'm gonna keep it to myself.
we introduced my girlfriend's best friend to
Okay.
my best friend,
Oh,
and they hit it off. So, but she
Oh.
lives in another city, so it's I don't know, it's going good, but you know,
and are you wishing to find a strong Viking man
Why
to
not?
bring with you
Yeah.
in Argentina?
Why not?
Conqueror.
Yes.
With a giant boat and go together to fishing in the northern.
I know.
Keeping-
But yeah.
You can
And-
find your own Ragnar Lothbrok. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
No, like with a long beard, no blonde one, bringing
Without
fish,
beard.
fishes like this,
He drinks
even
beer
at
out of a
night.
giant
Yeah.
Yeah, only during the
So
morning,
nice.
bringing the cafe, things like this.
Time
And
for
meanwhile,
coffee.
create a startup, something like this, no?
But he loves coffee on fika.
Okay,
likes to
I
relax
drink
on
that
Fika.
mate.
Every time that someone say fika, for me the main theme of the speech changes totally because fika in Italy is mind vagina. Okay.
Yes, I knew that.
And so every time that someone here in Sweden say fika, that's fika. It's mind.
You think vagina?
What is fika? Fika
It's
here.
a coffee.
Coffee break.
Coffee break. Okay.
It's a-
so.
So if you wanna have a pussy break, you can have.
Yeah, it's like if someone say so every time that someone say fika, the Italian mind start to change. Someone talk about fika, okay?
Opa, you said fika.
And the people say to you,
Share with me.
come, we go to take fika. Yeah, and then finish with the coffee.
Oh.
And you are looking at the coffee, and the other one looked, fika.
I thought it was an orgy.
Fika cats. Okay. Anyway, there is the 7, so we got our hour of streaming, okay? We are so proud and so happy to have shared with you this another amazing episode of Backpacker Refugees directly from Argentina, Australia, and again Argentina. We will see you tomorrow, I think, at the same time. So if you want to say the last things to our lovely people,
Thanks for watching. Hope
Yeah.
you enjoyed.
Yeah.
and
And hope we meet the requirement for a good episode, right?
Yeah, exactly. Whatever.
come here. Come
Yeah,
here.
come
Why
join
not?
us.
Yeah.
Book a flight and come here, no?
Yeah.
You can party here.
Yeah, you who? Don't go in Argentina now. No.
Right now,
You can have pool parties in
Yeah, I mean,
No.
Because it's summer,
No.
summer, but here I think
No.
it's better.
You got here. You got the sauna. You got the
You
sauna.
got- yes, you have
sauna.
the
Hit the
sauna.
90 degrees.
sauna.
This-
Come here and burn it with us inside the sauna. Okay.
That's how you burn calories here. With the sauna.
And
It's
a
too cold to go for a
very
jog
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
don't sweat anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. See you. Bye. Ciao. See you
Puss och kram.
tomorrow. Have fun.
Hej då.
Final time. Pa.